Hey there, I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, and let's talk about a game that's probably fallen off your radar because it fell off mine until I recently spotted it in my Steam library. We're going to talk about Dungeon Stalkers. Dungeon Stalkers landed with a small bang back in October of 2025. The anti-woke crowd, of which I firmly belong, heralded the game's embrace of masculine and feminine characters. Developer One Universe didn't shy away from macho masculine-looking men and also emphasized the features of attractive women. Curvy bodies, large breasts, and exposed buttocks. Jiggle physics are a thing here. As you take damage, your outfit begins to deteriorate, showing off more skin. One of the optional characters, Black Maria, shows off her white panties under her black miniskirt. Realistic armor? No. Fun? Sure. Games aren't about realism. They're about fun. But is Dungeon Stalkers fun? Well, yes and no. The game is fun enough for what it is, offering a free-to-play experience, but it feels a bit limited the more you play. As with many games of this type, you'll begin to tire of the same enemies in similar-looking rooms. It's a PvPvE dungeon crawler with third-person action combat combined with an extraction element. Your goal is to collect loot, defeat enemies, sometimes defeat other players, and avoid dying. If you make it to the end point, you get to leave with all of your loot intact. If you don't, you lose that loot. In the hours I spent with the game, I had enough fun to feel justified in throwing a few dollars their way. So I fired up the in-game store and slid about $6 into the developer's G-string. For that measly amount, I was rewarded with the aforementioned character, Black Maria. You don't have to buy any characters. You have 6 free characters to choose from, with 5 more paid options. Each character plays differently. Hilda, the most popular free character, is a bosomy warrior with a sword and shield. Knave is a magic user with a wand. Rio is a stealthy rogue wielding a dagger. And Black Maria, the paid one, is a scantily clad curvy babe with a big two-handed sword. Leon is an archer, Renee is a fire elementalist dressed like a nun, and Shinobu is, as she sounds, a ninja. Sure, there are male characters, but who are we kidding? We're here to stare at the hot chicks. This is an always online game. Each time you enter a dungeon, the game will attempt to gather a team of other players. That may take some time, or you can go ahead and just play through in solo mode. You collect various items, some of which are used as resources to build up your hideout, workshop, and storage. There's a season pass you can jump on, a $25 permanent account upgrade, and a recurring membership with added bonuses for 600 wish stones, which comes out to about $10 USD. You have safe storage at your hideout, which you can expand for in-game coins earned via dungeons and selling loot. You level up based on your activity, which is applied after you leave the dungeon. You find tons of gear, most of which will be unusable for your selected character. If you find something better that you can use, well, go ahead and equip it. No reason not to. The biggest thing I felt was lacking was a basic dodge or parry mechanic. If you don't have a shield for blocking, it seems the only way to dodge attacks is to just walk out of range. I found myself circle strafing enemies while attacking with Black Maria, hearkening back to the old days of first-person shooter strafing. I'd love to see a basic dodge and or parry mechanic. And yes, I know, some of you are saying that you hate, quote, parry slop, unquote. Really, it's not about it being slop, it's about the recent craze of putting parrying into every action game. I get it, but I still like it. As of the writing of this review, the game had 77 players in-game. Not a huge number, obviously. It peaked 7 months ago at 5,194. 24-hour peak was 119. The last update was on January 20th, 2026, so it's not quite dead yet. There are 4 modes: Adventure, Quick Match, Ranked, and Competitive Solo. Adventure is purely PvE. Quick Match is PvPvE, but you don't lose everything on death. The other modes I actually haven't tried. Damage mitigation centers on either blocking with a shield, circle strafing, or kiting as a ranged attacker. Loot is colored from the common gray, uncommon blue, rare purple, and legendary red. Dungeons contain elite enemies that offer a unique challenge, but there's no final boss per se that I encountered. A cool trick I learned is that enemies can actually damage each other with their attacks, so use that to your advantage. The lobby music is actually really good, but the dungeons have no music. Performance is excellent. My machine was able to stay on top of my max FPS of about 220 most of the time, with all of the settings maxed out. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, 64GB of DDR5 RAM, and an RTX 5080. That's also running on an NVMe M.2 SSD. Each character I tried has 4 special abilities. 3 are commons that go on cooldown, and 1 was a build up to a super attack type thing. Reviews on Steam are mixed. Complaints range from issues with the basic extraction style gameplay, to server connection issues, to season progress wipes, which I'm not a fan of, but I guess a lot of extraction type games do that. Dungeon Stalkers is fun enough for what it is. I'll probably be returning to it at least a few more times. I streamed it briefly a while back when it was newer, but got distracted by other games as I often do. I enjoyed replaying it for this review, and I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a sub, notification icon, like the video, and leave a comment down below. But if you've played Dungeon Stalkers, I'd love to know what you think. So let me know in that comment section, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.